Hey, welcome back to the channel. Back with another video for you guys. 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan 3.6 liter, getting ready to replace front passenger side mirror. So let's get off into it. Excuse me. All right. First time doing this, kind of scanning around, looking at various spots that's on here. First spot here, we're gonna take the trim removal tool or some type of pry tool, come up here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on this side, give it some wiggles, and then pull it. There you go. You might be able to just pull it with your fingers, but we're gonna move that out the way first. Come over here. You have a slot behind here. Let's see if that's good on camera. We're gonna come a little closer today. Let's tilt this bad boy. Alright, so I'm gonna back this camera up back and forth to get everybody a good shot. Alright, so we're here. This is only it looks like a 13 millimeter, so I got my wrong setup, so I'll grab that in a minute. And I'll verify that it is a 13 millimeter. But we got these various little pop spots. We got one here, you're gonna lift your handle out and just kind of slightly pry just like that, and it'll pop out. You don't want to break this clip here by prying on this side because you could possibly snap this, so I recommend you popping it from this side like I did, and it falls out pretty easy. All right, you have a T20 back there, so we got our ratchet. We have a T20 back there. Also, we come over here, get some lighting. Right down here, we have a spot as well. So we're gonna pop that up with our trim removal tool, and that's your hidden T20 right there. So got that out the way, show you both the spots. After that, we should only have pop spots around the door. So let's go ahead and start getting these out of there. Figured I'd show much as possible. All right, and we should be able to get it. Let's see. Might have to do a different build. Nope, I think I can get it. All right, so that's coming out. Okay, make sure we don't have anywhere it can fall. Over here, let's go ahead and get this one out. And before I take this one all the way out, get me a magnet just in case so it don't fall down in the door. Just little stuff like that helps. And I'm gonna spin this one out by hand since I think I got it loose enough. This one over here. Let's see if that's a good shot, maybe. Yeah, let's go a little closer. So that's where we're going right there. I already got him almost out. And this is just to assist it, because I don't want it to fall down in the door jamb, but I want to collect it. All right, let's put that in there on the floor for now, and let's continue getting this one out. It's almost there as well. Alright, so we got both of those out. Just gonna sit that in there with it. And set this up here for now. Alright, let's see if we can get our bezel off. Alright. Trim removal tool. Just kind of work around it. And it'll come out. Just kind of be gentle with it. Screw it out. Let's come from this side. Just kind of pry it around so you don't break anything. Just taking my time. But yeah, once we get this to pop out, we can move this out the way. Let's just kind is stronger there. Alrighty, since we got the strong strength on that, let's go ahead and just remove this and get this out the way first. And just gonna pry up and around this all the way around. Alright, still making progress. Got a push in connector down here, just push it and pull it up. There we go. Just pushes in right here on the back tab. And that one is pretty close. Let's see about this guy here. Trying to do it as gentle as possible. Alrighty. A little tedious. Let me try to work this out and I'll show you what I've done. Alright, so I'm back. Going about it the wrong way. You do not have to remove this after feeling around and prying at it. Don't even try to remove it. So I got me a screwdriver. I'm going to start at the bottom and try to pop this up. Only reason why we're doing this anyway is because this wire is hidden behind here. So it makes life a little harder on us. So I'm just going to put this in here at the bottom so I don't, it's gonna flex too much. It's not gonna give me enough pull. So that way I get this screwdriver up in there, and then I'm just gonna start popping everything out the way. Let's get this over here. These are in there too. They real tight. Almost like somebody glued them. Try to get one of these spots to start. Well, there we go. One of them started. I'm glad I bought extra clips, so let's get some pulls. Man, these are on there. All right, I see why people fast forward, but I don't like doing this stuff. But you're gonna go through some mud sometimes. In fact, make sure all this is on camera. Get it back to some mud. All right. So we had a little plastic clip. These break sometimes, so don't be scared. Just you might have to buy some. They all don't break usually, but it is a little cold here, so they're not getting much flex. So I'm just gonna work around. Never had a door panel this hard to come out. So I'm just gonna keep working. Don't like the sound. That's for sure. Sounds like I'm tearing it up. Yeah. Trying to find the clip spots. Yeah, they really got these guys on there. There we go. Somebody dropped something behind the door. Alright, let's keep working till we get them all free. Then we'll see what clips we got to replace. Should be able to pop it from there. Let's see. Support the door. Man, I do not like that. But they're coming off. Alright, I was working my fingers around the back. So now my lock up here, I'm just going to kind of rock it and get it up out the way first. I don't see any clips broken down here, and I hope I don't have to replace any. wiggle and pull. Got another one? Nope. Just kind of work it away from your weather stripping, okay? Now, I'm not going to disconnect anything else. Just going to be kind of careful with my cable, so I'm going to pop it out for a minute. And my light down there. That way I can work. So your light, bring you over here real quick. Alright, so the light is right there. You got a little push tab on it. You're going to push it and pull it up, okay? Alright, got that out the way. I could disconnect the cable, but there's no need to. I'm just going to be careful with my Dodge panel here. Just work it out the way. Rest it out the way just like that. Alright. Got that sitting over there. That way I don't have to do anything else. Now we can get to this 13mm. I did verify that. All this just to get to this right here. Push it in, pull it out. Okay, push in, pull out. Remove your 13, and then we're gonna match up the parts. And it's not too tight. So I'm gonna spin this out by hand while I support the mirror. Move my light some more. But yeah, I was trying to take off the whole thing. It's not one of those. It's the newer style. Alright, now I should be able to wiggle and pull this. You got a little pop-in spot right here. Let's go ahead and pop this out. We don't care if it breaks because it's coming out anyway. We're not keeping it, so we're just gonna keep wiggling this until it comes all the way out. There we go. And let's feed it on through. All right, just got the old trash one. So since we got that out, watch my door panel. Alrighty, let's go over here and match the part up. Alright, so we back over here. Let's match up this part. Went with these people off of Amazon. They called Cool View. And this is the parts number here. And I did match it up, so we're going to do that on camera as well. Hopefully that's showing up good. If not, 510-8510. Alright, let's pull this one out. And we must verify and match everything. Okay. So I usually just lay them down like this. Of course, this one's damaged. And let's just check our connectors and stuff, make sure everything's the same. And this one, suspect. Yeah, so I done took this whole thing apart. And we have the connector not being the same. So, instead of sending this back, I think I'm about to do a modification. Let me check all the pins. All right, so this is the issue. Let me show you real quick. Same mirror, but the connector is slightly different. All right, so stay there, buddy. Now I'm about to check all of these pins. See, the connector is way different on this one, so delete that parts number. But anyway, I'm about to check these real quick, and I'm about to probably modify this. Everything else matches up on this, so let's see. Start off with the white, spin it around, make sure everything is in the same spot. I got the white over here at the top, white over here at the bottom. We got our black over here. So when I wire this up, it should connect the way I want it to this. Yeah. So all I'm gonna do is just take everything over here off and put it over here, because this is old anyway. So let's see. I'm probably going to splice in and leave a little bit of this left and splice in over in here somewhere. Yeah, let me see what I'm gonna do, since I know this is different, and I'm gonna see if it works. So be right back with the finished product. And yes, other than that, we got everything the same mirror, same holes as far as how it goes in, same holes. one here for your screw, one here for your screw. So yeah, everything is the same other than that issue. So all right, let me do what I do, because this is one of the things that I do, and I'll let you know what's happening. We're gonna test it out and make sure it's working correctly. Be back in a bit. All right, so I'm back. I figured I'd do this on camera since I'm going to do a modification, and I'm going to use electric tape. I would use heat shrink and all that stuff, but I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I'm pretty sure if we match color for color. You have two black wires, which are grounds. Usually are your grounds, so it shouldn't matter on which one because they're both same color. Got a little silver spot on both of them, so those are usually your grounds. So what I'm going to do is gonna cut this probably about here just so I can have some left in case this doesn't work, so I can send it back, but I believe this is gonna work out great. So yeah, so let's separate this here. Let's move this down so I can get some more separation to it. All right, let's peel some of this on off. Out the way. And where's my razor blade? Yeah, sometimes you gotta do stuff, but rather do this than box it up and put the whole old mirror back on. So this should work, just because the way they are, and it's the same amount of wires and the same coloring. So I'm just gonna pull some of this out the way. Now I'm gonna cut this probably about here, because I'm gonna take some of this off of here. That way I got some put back together if I need to. Squeeze them down some more. All right, so let's go ahead and clip this off probably about right here. It's not the first wiring job I had to redo type thing. All right, so let's strip these guys. And before I do that, let me just cut this off. I'm gonna cut it kind of long just so I can have some extra to play with. And now we can move this out our way, out our way. All right, got the trash out the way. All right, same thing applies to this. Let's stripe it open. Let's get it open. All right. And we're gonna do the plug and play wire for wire. After I get enough out, I'm gonna slice that one pretty good. So we'll have to work it down some more. So that's why I always cut extra wire, just for stuff like that. I'll clean up later. So now we're gonna take it down to where the orange wire is. And I'm gonna go slow this time. There we go. So this is your video is gonna be a lot longer than any other video just because of what I'm doing and I'm showing versus speeding up the process and going back to put the mirror in. Trying something different, so let's wire it up. All right, got enough exposed, and we're gonna do wire for wire. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's start the process. Let's get some of this off. All right. Yep, wire for wire. If I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't attempt to do this, but I believe it's gonna work out. All right, same thing applies. Separate all these. we'll start with Mr. Orange. And we got our electric tape. This should work out, so let's go ahead and proceed. And tuck my wire, I'll make a knot. That way you get a better connection. It's a little cold out here, so tape's not going to stick as good versus it being warmer in here, but we're going to make it work. And I'm taking my time so I don't have to rush. Alright, I used a little too much tape on that, but all good. Let's get one of these grounds together since it popped out on me already. And let's go this side over here first. It's closer. I'm not going to use as much tape this time. I'm going to tape everything off real good at the end. Alright, so you see where I'm at. I'm going wire for wire. I'll be right back after this process. So I'm putting the mirror back in and testing it out, see if it works. Be right back. Alright, so we back over to the vehicle. Alright, got everything wired up. I'm not going to secure it all the way yet because I'm doing a test to make sure this works. But I'm going to go ahead and feed this through. And I hope you don't have the same issue that I had as far as not having the right connector on yours. Let's work this over in its spot. And let's grab our 13 and get it started. Just to hold it in its place for now. Let's see. Let's make sure we can spin it. Alright, it's spinning. The panel slid on me a little bit. Alright. Alright, put that jack stand right there to support it. Alright. Before I tighten this all the way up, let's go ahead and connect the connector back. And let's do a test. Alright, I'll close this just a little bit. About right there, that way that's on camera so we can see. Alright, let's see if it works. Grab the key. Mirror. All right. Yeah, we're working, guys. All right. So everything's doing its job. So I'm gonna put this door, close it back, start putting everything back together. And I can say that was a successful mission. I'm doing that step by step. So I'm gonna proceed to tighten this on down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my wires up real good with electric tape, and I'm probably gonna put a zip tie on it just to make sure it doesn't come off anymore. But yeah, it worked out. And hopefully, like I said, yours is right. So like I said, note that and scratch that parts number. But if you have to do that, just go wire for wire like I did. So yeah, stuff like that sometimes, but that's why we work and do this work. Let's make sure it's on there good. Now we about there. You don't want it super tight, but you want it to stop and you're just barely going. Right there. That's good. So we got our mirror back in. All you gotta do is follow this process in reverse as far as moving the panel and all that stuff. As far as the panel, why it was so hard to come off, let me show you guys that real quick. That's because it got the spike pegs on it. So these, I'm glad they didn't break, but they are hard to pop out. So that's why that was real tough, and I had to use that screwdriver down there along with my pry tool so I wouldn't scratch the paint. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you out on the repair. It would have been way easier and faster if, you know, we didn't have any issues removing this guy to keep sliding on me. But yeah, make sure yours don't do that if you're fixing somebody else's car. But yeah, I'm about to clean this up and put this back together. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe if this helps you out. Hopefully you don't run into that same issue that I had. And to the next video, like and subscribe like I said, and hopefully it helped you. And I'm out.